Hey, what's up, boys and girls? It's me, David, the Caffeinated CXO, and welcome to another episode of Caffeinated CX, where we talk about customer experience and stuff, all in a hyper-caffeinated state. And are you hyper-caffeinated today? Well, you should be. So, today we're going to talk about a few things, just really quick. There was a report that came out from the Surgeon General's office, right, from the Surgeon General himself. Not only is he a general, he's a surgeon as well. I don't know how it works, but the report is called "Our Epidemic of Loneliness and Isolation," and it is a scary report. People right now are feeling more alone and more isolated than ever, which is having a huge impact on not only personal lives and society, but, business as well. So, because you know what? Who makes up a business? Right? People. And this epidemic is affecting people. So, and who are our customers? Also, people. So, it's affecting everybody. Here are some stats that I'm just going to read off of this report. All right, in 1960, single-person households accounted for only 13% of all U.S. households. In 2022, that number more has doubled to 29% of all households. In 2018, only 16% of in 2018, only 16% of Americans reported that they felt very attached to their local community. The rate of loneliness among young adults has increased every year between 1976 and 2019. A synthesis of data across 16 independent longitudinal, that's a word, studies show poor social relationships, social isolation, poor social support, loneliness were associated with a 29% increase in the risk of heart disease and a 32% increase in the risk of stroke. Chronic loneliness and social isolation can increase the risk of developing dementia by approximately 50% in older adults. Loneliness and social isolation among children and adolescents increase the risk of depression and anxiety. One recent study on community violence showed that a 1 standard deviation increase in social connectedness was associated with a 21% reduction in murder and a 20% reduction in motor vehicle thefts. A 3-year study of 26 cities in the U.S. found that those with the highest levels of resident attachment experienced the greatest growth in GDP during the study period. Here are some things as we, as customer experience people, can do for our companies, our employees, our customers, and our community that may be able to help this growing and honestly quite frustrating thing. Oh, another thing, not to get really dark here, but let me get to it. The suicide rate is rising tremendously. It was going up. It peaked in 2018. It declined a little bit, and then now is up again in 2022. So there we go. So, and a lot of that is stemming from this. But let's move on to happier things and talk customer experience. And I'll try to make this as quick as I can. So, and I'm just going to go through some stuff here that might make people feel a little bit better. I don't know. It probably won't. But it is what it is. And if you're feeling the effects of this epidemic, reach out to someone. Please. So, let's talk a little bit about customer experience now. Let's talk about personalization. You walk into your favorite coffee shop, right? And before you can even order, the barista greets you with a smile and says, "Hey, the usual today?" And you feel pretty good, right? That's personalization in action. The people know you. And with the vast amount of data that you have on your customers, even just through like a contact center, let alone everything else, you can personalize each and every experience. Just don't be creepy about it. Now, it's not enough to treat everyone the same way, right? In business, customers don't want to be just another number. They want to feel special and they want to feel understood. That's where personalization comes into play. I'm reading off of some notes here. So, what is personalization? It's about tailoring the customer experience to each individual's preferences, needs, and behaviors. How do you do this? Well, you've got to use data, and not just any data, the right data. You need to know your customers inside and out, and here's why it's crucial. You have to understand your customer's journey. Personalization starts with understanding the customer's journey. From the moment they discover your business to the post-purchase support, every interaction should feel like it was designed just for them. Recommendations that resonate. Think about Amazon's customers who bought this also bought feature. I think that's what it is. I think that's how they word it too. It's not random, it's data driven. It suggests products that align with a customer's history, making them more likely to buy. Tailored offers. Ever received an email with a special discount on something you were eyeing? That's personalization. It's about offering deals that match what the customer is actually interested in. Timely and relevant communication. If a customer prefers email over phone calls, then guess what? You communicate over email. If they prefer text or chat, you meet them on their preferred channel. If they like updates on new products, you give them that. It's all about being where they want you to be. Now, personalization isn't about invading privacy or being creepy. It's about using the information your customers have willingly shared with you to enhance their experience. It's about respecting their choices and catering to their needs. When customers feel like you get them, they're more likely to stick around. They become loyal because they don't just see you as a business, they see you as a solution to their needs. And that is where the magic happens. Personalization isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It takes work, it takes data, and it takes the commitment to make every customer feel valued. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So whether it's using purchase history to suggest products, sending personalized birthday cards or offers, or both, or even just remembering a customer's name when they call, and most CRMs will pop that up with their phone number. Makes it easy to remember their name. It all adds up to creating an experience that's one of a kind. In a world where customers have plenty of options, personalization is what sets you apart. It's not just about selling a product or service, it's about building a relationship. So remember, people don't want to feel like a number, they want a personalized experience that makes them feel special. And when you get that right, they'll not only keep coming back, but they'll bring their friends with them. So, the next part of this is going to be understanding customer isolation. Alright, so imagine you're at a crowded party. People all around, music's playing, laughter filling the air, the clink of glasses, the oops of a spilled drink, the couple fighting in the corner. That's maybe a bad example. But in the middle of it, you feel alone. It's like you're in a sea of faces, but nobody knows you exist. That feeling, That's what some of our customers go through. That's what some of our employees go through. Loneliness and isolation in a crowd. It's easy to treat customers as mere data points, numbers on a spreadsheet. But they're not. They're not just numbers, they're living, breathing, emotional human beings. They have good days, bad days, dreams, and fears like we all do. They're not just buying a product, they're seeking a connection, for the most part. Now, why should we care? That's because this is where we come in. We're not just here to sell stuff, we're here to understand. We need to grasp that when a customer reaches out to us, it's not always about a product or service. Sometimes it's about the need to connect, to be heard, and to feel understood. Otherwise, they just go to the self-service options. Those are usually easier, right? So, customer isolation isn't just about physical solitude. It's about feeling unheard, unappreciated, and disconnected. And that's where our role becomes crucial. We're the bridge between a customer and a brand. We have the power to turn a transaction into a meaningful interaction. Understanding customer isolation means recognizing that our customers have ups and downs, and means realizing that a purchase isn't just about a product, it's about emotional need. It's about empathy, not just efficiency. It's about saying, hey, I see you, and I'm here for you. But let's be clear, this isn't about pity or sympathy, it's about genuine empathy and connection. It's about making the effort to understand their needs, their preferences, and their concerns. It's about being the friendly face in a crowded room. In the end, understanding customer isolation is what sets us apart from the rest. It's not just about selling, it's about building relationships. It's about showing that we're not just here to make a profit, we're here to make a difference in the lives of our customers. Our customers are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. Our employees are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. They're people with real emotions, and sometimes they need a connection. It's not about selling, it's about understanding, and when we get that right, we're not just businesses. We're friends. We're going back to the friendly neighborhood butcher, baker, and candlestick maker. We're the ones who make a customer's day a little brighter, and that is what it's all about. I know not a lot of people got into customer service to make a difference. A lot of people got into customer service because they needed a job. But there is a higher calling that can be answered through customer service, through representing a brand, if the employees are empowered to do it. You, in this day and age, to remain in business and be successful and feel good about yourself, you have to be more than just a transactional company. You have to be one that builds customer relationships and recognize, and let's put it in business terms, the lifetime customer revenue. Right? One and done doesn't do anything. Eventually you're gonna end up out of customers. Right? You're gonna end up out of employees if everybody is replaceable. So, I don't know. But as always, I had more, but I'm getting along. So I'll do a part 2 next week. But that's it. So remember to like, review, share, subscribe, all that jazz. If you're on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. If you really didn't like this episode, just tap that thumbs down button twice. Let me know that you really didn't like it. And I'll see you next time on Caffeinated CX.